Dace, I'm probably more lost for words than you are. Just your thoughts on an FA Cup exit at the first time of asking.
I don't know, we might have a speechless battle. Probably the craziest game of football I've ever been involved in. And I've been involved in non-league. It's maybe year 18, I think. First of all, fair play to Whitstable. It went from being completely in control for the first 40 minutes to a ticking time bomb. 2 red cards, not a lot overly fit on the bench that were able to affect it in the way that we wanted, and a missed penalty. Yeah, do you know what? We'd have been over the moon to it in the end of taking it back to Tuesday. I felt we could have done better with all 3 goals, but obviously I need to watch them back because I could be just being overly harsh. I feel like we can stop every goal. But yeah, it's been what has been a great start to the season to a bad week, and hopefully that's all it is. But yeah, at the minute, mate, just trying to process kind of what's just happened over the last 2 hours.
I suppose for the second match day in a row, we've got to be careful what we say. The game's been overshadowed by neither of the players, not any of the management teams, but the officiating of it again. The first red card is for a little trip, and then the second red card for Nyron, he's played the advantage they've scored from, which from my understanding, that's the punishment because he's played the advantage. Just your thoughts on how that has kind of overshadowed what is, should be a good afternoon of football.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, we've lost our discipline as a whole because we just said to the boys inside there at 2-0, we chased 3 and 4 when actually we didn't need to, and that's first ill discipline. And then all of a sudden it becomes, and look, fair play to Whitstable, apologies. They have got players that will niggle off the ball and give you a little bit of an elbow here and there, and it's a dark art, I've got no problem with it. They're significantly better at it than what Whitehawk were. But they used it very well to the point where we've reacted, and that's led to the first yellow card for Nyron, and then unfortunately for Luke, who's got sent off, which we need to see back because I didn't see it at all. And then I feel a bit sorry for Nye on the second one because he's gone for a tackle and probably got the wrong side. I think the disappointment for me was the chances that we had where we could have put the game to bed, and I fully backed Cookie with the penalty. Whether he was going to slot it low or smash it down the middle, so that was a bit of a surprise to see him miss more than it's saved. Yeah, and then the last one I think was just hot potato, wasn't it? And it's fallen in the right place, and we're a bit unlucky in that aspect. But I think it's also you kind of got to give Whitstable some credit, mate. They didn't stop, and they kept hunting and putting it on us over and over with 9 men. So yeah, I think the referee's been poor again, but ultimately you can't say anything about them, so I'm not going to make it worse by getting myself in trouble and get myself suspended by saying what I really think. I think the fact that they were heavily booed when they walked off probably tells you enough.
How do we bounce back? You've obviously spent Thursday training, good mood around the camp. How do you as a management team get the lads to bounce back from obviously what is a bitterly disappointing result, not just for them but obviously the football club as a whole? I know this is obviously a competition that you personally wanted to do well in and wanted to put your mark on as Dulwich manager. Yeah,
ultimately it's gone now, so there's nothing we can do about it. We're all going to sulk, we're all going to moan for a little while. I'll probably get more frustrated when I end up watching it back and seeing certain things, but we're 1 month into the season, we're still second in the league. Is something that we can concentrate on a little bit more because we'll have a little bit of a rest period through the other rounds. It's disappointing now because I always looked forward to the cup draws and seeing who we'd get, and now you're just going to be paying attention to who Whitstable, I guess in the end deservedly get. But for us it's just about keeping the boys' mentality right so that we don't fall into what's ultimately been the Dulwich of old. That will come down to me and my staff and how we do things, but what I think that we're good at as staff is we don't dwell too much on what's gone. We deal with what's in front of us, and that at the minute is now Welling. without Luke and without Nyron, gives opportunities for other people. It might now bring an opportunity to bring somebody in, which we kind of chose to not do that because the squad was firing. But yeah, it's just down to the mindset in which the players go. We said to them, sulk now, get showered, get in the bar, and then it's done. Because we can't change a thing.
Perfect. Dacey's at Heaven's Open. We'll leave it there. Cheers,
Appreciate
mate.
you, man.